Good morning, sunshines. You are waking up to some hella Pokemon news today. The Nintendo Direct just dropped and has ended now, and they had a lot of Pokemon news in it, including 5 new Megas. Just like that, in a brand new short Pokemon Legends ZA trailer. This was not the big announcement at the end anyway, but on top of the 5 new Megas, new footage and whatever, they was also announced a new Pokemon game. We'll have a look at the goods now. This, boys and girls, is the trailer that we just had showcased to us in the Direct, and this is where they show well, this is one of them. This is where they show 3 new Megas, and then there was another trailer kind of attached to it that showed 2 more Megas, just like that. And we'll show you that stuff right now. I'll let you guys enjoy this trailer if you haven't seen it yet. Guess what the Megas are gonna be. That's right. He's looking at that stone for a reason. You heard correctly, guys. The original Gen 6 starters are getting their Mega forms, and here they are in all of their glory. Personally, I do not think they change type based off of how they look. I don't think they're going to change their typings, but then we get all the old Megas coming back and the recently announced new ones as well coming in here for the trailer. So that's 3 new Megas announced in this trailer alone for the 3 Gen 6 starters, which is sick because those are popping. Like especially Greninja. Oh my god, that's popular. Hell yeah. And a teaser for Zygarde Mega, which they don't show. Looking at that a little closer, the popular star of the show, Mega Greninja in all his glory. A little bit different maybe on the coloring here, mostly shape-wise looks the same, tongue around his neck like a scarf as usual, but hanging upside down off a giant shuriken. Who would have thunk it? In-game footage of him here. You can even use all of them, so anti-gravity basically. Greninja, pretty sick, looks pretty cool, and he actually can use it as a weapon, but looks at this picture right here. He's going to throw that giant shuriken at you. Sick. So that's Mega Greninja. Mega Chestnut out as well. Looks much more like a Spartan spear warrior, one of the last 300. Here he is. His official art here, and then his in-game footage. He's got the shield up, and he has 2 shields, in fact, but he also has a spear, and unfortunately it does not show that here. Oh, that's a spear right there. I thought it was just throwing a shield there, but no, that's a spear. Okay, interesting. Looks cool too. Much more white on the back. Very kind of different coloring, slightly different design. It's interesting. And Mega Delphox, probably a big fan favorite out there too. Flying on a broom with Fireball at the end, and with 2 hovering brooms, smaller size, side by side. Much more hair going on, so you know, you know, and darker cloak down there. Very interesting. And there she is in game. Looks pretty cool actually. I always hated the previous design. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I always hated the final design because it just looked like an old man with hair coming out of his ears. But this is much more flowy, dare I say. Looks good. All right. So that is her using a move, probably a signature move in the game as well. But wait, there's more. Following the previous trailer, they showcased us this. Enjoy. What could those be? No. 2 more Megas on top. Why do they look like Raichu? X and Y? Pokemon XY remake? No. Pokemon Legends ZA DLC. And with 2 new Megas for Raichu, X version and Y version. Sick. Alright. You also get some cool neon outfits if you pre-order the thing on the eShop or whatever. I actually pre-ordered my hard copy, so I'm not sure if that's going to count. But either way, there it is. Very nice. And some pictures of that. It's called Mega Dimension. Paid DLC. It's 3,000 yen more on top of whatever you're paying for the main game. So yes, you're going to be hitting $100 or so. These are the 2 Pokemon in the actual artwork. So Raichu X has like 2 tails, lightning tails. looks kind of cool, but he also has rounded paws, which make him look very non-intimidating. Raichu Y looks a lot more character, right? Got more character to him. There's 2 lightning tails for ears, along with 2 other normal ears on there. And then he has a longer, elongated tail. So they look cool. I like Y, personally my favorite best there. I prefer Y in this one. Key important note here is Hoopa looks like to be a star of the show of this DLC, which very likely means, or very possibly means, we're going to be able to finally get shiny Hoopa for the first time ever in this DLC, and I will make sure you guys get that through my DLCs, through my giveaways. Some more artwork for X and Y Raichu, a lot clearer images for them here. This is the X Raichu. The rounded paws, the 2 tails, the longer ears. Alright. And then Y Raichu. The 4 ears and the elongated long tail. Very cool. Very cool. I like them. I like them. And finally, the new Pokemon game they announced, which actually looks, ain't gonna lie, something I'm gonna buy and play for sure, alright? A spin-off Pokemon game that has a lot of new elements to it that people are not used to from Pokemon. Let's watch. This Ditto is the star, the protagonist of all things. It becomes a person, a Ditto humanoid. And now you enter the world of Animal Crossing or Minecraft. Whatever you want.
Buy a Ditto that looks like a human? And what's that in the grass?
It's your first starter.
Oh, that's Bulbasaur, a grass-type Pokemon. What's this? Looks like Ditto's got an idea.
So you can make grass. As you'd expect, this is very much Animal Crossing stuff, guys.
By learning this move, you can make grass grow. Squirtle's water gun will keep it all healthy. As nature flourishes, so do the Pokemon.
They don't show the Pyromaniac ability, unfortunately. Farming. More Pokemon.
Collect rocks and wood to build with.
Crafting. Of course.
Till
Farming,
the fields
farming.
and grow delicious crops. Build homes for the Pokemon you meet.
Lots of building. Alright. Looks fun.
There's so much to do here.
And you can landscape and everything. It's just like Animal Crossing Pokemon Edition, which is pretty sweet. Lots of different Pokemon here, which means lots of different abilities, and actually this does it way more for me
to
than
rush,
Animal Crossing, ain't gonna lie. This kind of looks alright.
Go at your own
You guys can watch me
pace.
play this next year when it comes out.
And you'll have a
There's
wonderful
loads of Pokemon in
space
this too.
before you know it.
Loads. It's not clarified whether this is just for Switch 1 or 2, or if it's for both, or if it's just for Switch 2, because it only says Switch 2.
Pokopia.
FYI. Does not say Switch 1 and 2. And that's a wrap. What do you make of that? This is some major Pokemon news from today's Nintendo Direct. That was a long Direct. It was like over an hour. It was crazy. So that's all the Pokemon goods from that. And hopefully you enjoyed that. 5 new Megas and a new game. We got a little spoiled today for Pokemon fans, honestly. Even though they weren't final, like, major announcements or anything, they're good announcements regardless. And I'm kind of hyped to see what we get out of that. But thanks very much for watching this video. Feel free to enjoy my giveaways while we're waiting for all the goods to come out for Pokemon Legends ZA in a month. I'll see you guys around in the next video. Have a good one. Bye.